What lengths would you go to find a lost pet? A Toronto woman whose cat has been missing for 2 months says she's resorted to everything, including going to a psychic.
So I spoke with an animal communicator. She's a psychic as well, and it really gave me a lot of comfort. What she did say is she thinks that this is the area that I should be looking at. So it's just on Pharmacy, just south of Ellesmere. Coco!
Lori Weir's cat Coco is usually outside for short periods during the day and is inside for the night. Since she went missing in February, Weir has been on a frantic search.
There was a service called Paw Boost, and it was technically like an Amber Alert for pets. So it's essentially a geo-targeted ad on Facebook and Instagram. It received over 8,000 views, but it didn't receive any intake from that.
She also tried the more traditional methods, including putting up flyers in and around her neighborhood and monitoring local lost pet Facebook pages. She's also contacted the Toronto Humane Society to see if Coco has turned up. The agency says they take in about 3 lost cats a week, so it's good to check often.
Our first room on the cat floor has all of our stray cats. So just checking that just to make sure that something hasn't come in or identifying it may be yours based on a picture that you see of, a stray animal in the facility.
Come here.
They also have some tips to keep your pets safe. Microchipping is on the top of the list, and make sure your info is up to date.
Making sure your screens are intact, your fence is well established if you're letting them out. Make sure your cat carrier is that secure. Sometimes that happens where it'll break and the animal's able to kind of jet out of there. If you're walking your dog, making sure that everything is fitted appropriately to them. If they are a bit more fearful, sometimes wearing a harness and a collar. So if they were to back out of one, you still have a second point of contact to them. For cats that do like the outdoors, doing it with a harness and leash.
On the other hand, if you find a lost or stray animal, you can file a found animal report to Toronto Animal Services. For dogs, if you can't find the owners yourself, 311 can be called to pick them up. But with cats, just leave them alone.
Cats are actually allowed to free roam in the city of Toronto. And so the best thing to do for that cat is to just let it go back to wherever it probably likely came from. Only if the cat is sick or injured, then you can file a ticket with 311.
Despite your best intentions, it is not advisable to simply take in a cat you find outdoors, but rather best to take it to a vet to check for a microchip.
If anyone has seen Coco or has her in their home, just please take her to a vet. You can do so anonymously.
And when it comes to any animal, do not feed them. While stray cats are an exception, feeding wildlife in the city of Toronto now comes with a steep fine of $365. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.